Hey guys, it's Jenna. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the Finally Fall book tag, and I will also be announcing the winner of the giveaway that I set up about 2 weeks ago. But before I do that, quick little side story. I am super casual today in my comfy clothes on my comfy couch rather than my usual setup on my chair, because today I was planning on filming a few videos, but I just have not been feeling that great. My head hurts and my throat hurts, and I feel like that my body wants to start to get a cold. But I'm trying not to think about it. But I also just could not bring myself to get ready and get set up to film a regular video. So I apologize if you don't really care for a more casual video, but that is what we're getting today. So yeah, first off, I'm going to announce the giveaway winner, and that person is Kira over at Kira's Kickin' Reads. So congratulations, you have won the giveaway. Please message me or find me on Instagram and direct message me, get with me. I'll get your email address and all that good stuff so we can get together about you getting some books from Book Depository. So congrats to Kira. Thank you so much to everybody who entered and who asked me questions. I will be doing the Q&A video relatively soon. I'm still compiling all the answers because I got a lot of questions. So I'm putting that together. That will be coming soon, but I just wanted to go ahead and announce the giveaway winner so you guys aren't left hanging. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into the Finally Fall book tag. So I was tagged by April over at Getting Hygge with it. So let's just get into these questions. I was really excited that she tagged me. Oops, sorry, there's my finger. Because I really like this tag, and it's finally starting to feel just a little bit like fall, but I live in Florida, so we don't really get real fall. There's kind of a cool breeze in the air, and that's our version of fall. So let's get into this. Question number 1. In fall, the air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. And I chose The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. I read this earlier this year and absolutely adored it. It's kind of a retelling of a Russian fairy tale, a couple of different Russian fairy tales. I highly recommend this. If you are at all interested in it, it's definitely worth it. It took me just a little bit to get into it, but I thought it was very atmospheric and perfect to read during this time of year. Question number 2. Nature is beautiful but also dying. Name a book that is beautifully written but also deals with a heavy topic like loss or grief. So I was originally going to go with A Man Called Uwe or A Monster Calls, but I've heard a bunch of other people answer that for this question. So I decided to go with something a little bit different. I read this a long time ago, so I don't have it fresh in my mind anymore, but I do remember it being beautifully written, and it was also extremely sad. And that is The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein. It's a dog story. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but if you know what generally happens in dog stories and you don't like that, maybe not read this. But I really liked it. You get the whole story in the perspective of the dog whose name is Enzo. So if you like dog stories and you also want to cry yourself to sleep, you should probably read that book. Question number 3. Fall is back to school season. Share a nonfiction book that taught you something new. And I'm cheating a little bit with this one because I haven't actually read it yet, but it is nonfiction, and I know it will eventually teach me something new. My husband and I are hopefully thinking about getting a dog in the near future, maybe. I don't know. But I've had this book for a while, and I've always said that I wanted to read it before I get a dog. And that is Inside of a Dog, What Dogs See, Smell, and Know by Alexandra Horowitz. I bought this a few years ago and still have not read it, but I've heard some good things about it. It's supposed to really just get inside a dog's head and explore the way that they think and things like that. And I think I'm gonna really learn a lot. I've always been a dog person. I've had dogs growing up, but I think this will be super fun to read eventually. So question number 4, in order to keep warm, it's good to spend some time with the people we love. Name a fictional family or household that you would like to be a part of. And I picked a middle grade story. It's called The Wedding Planner's Daughter by Colleen Parator. And I adored this book whenever I read it. I read it in one sitting. It is super short. It's really sweet. It's about this little girl, Willa, who is a wedding planner's daughter, and it's basically like a rom-com for kids, kind of. It's like this little girl, they live in Cape Cod or on Cape Cod, and it's just a story of a summer and finding love, and it's really, really cute. And I would absolutely love to be a part of their little family, because they run an inn and there's like a little candy store in the family too. It's just adorable. Number 5, the colorful leaves are piling up. Show us a pile of fall colored spines. And I have my pile of fall colored spines right here. You see all of them? Yes? Yes, there we go. Okay, so the first one is Altogether Dead by Charlene Harris. Then we have Ruby Holler by Sharon Creech. The Passage by Justin Cronin. The Book of Lost Things by John Connolly. Homegoing by Ya Jessie. The Tea Girl of Hummingbird Lane by Lisa C. And Sing Unburied Sing by Jasmine Ward. I just think all of those are absolutely gorgeous. And fall colors. Question number 6. Fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by the fireside. Share a book wherein somebody is telling a story. And I've seen somebody else answer this with this book too, but I'm just have to agree. And that is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. The main character in the story, Kvothe, is actually telling his story to a scribe who is writing it all down. And there's this whole aspect of him being an unreliable narrator that I just love about this. So this is definitely a perfect example of an atmospheric, perfect to read in fall type of book where the main character is telling his own story. Question number 7. The nights are getting darker. Share a dark, creepy read. And probably the darkest, most creepy read that I've read ever. I have spent most of the month of October reading this book. And that is It by Stephen King. It is an absolute monster of a book. Like I said, I started it at the beginning of the month and I spent a little over 2 weeks reading it. It was an insane experience, and I'm still kind of putting my thoughts together about it. I did want to do a vlog style book review of it, and I do have a couple of clips that I have filmed like when I was in the middle of reading it, but I don't know if I'm actually going to follow up on that and do a vlog style review, because it's just been a few days since I finished it, and it's just, I don't know, it's taken me a while to wrap up my feelings about it. But anyway, it's an insanely dark, creepy story. I'm sure you're familiar with it already, but it just follows this group of kids as they battle this monster that feeds off of people's fear, and it's just an experience. It's definitely dark and creepy. Question number 8. The days are getting colder. Name a short, heartwarming book that could warm up somebody's cold and rainy day. And I have picked The Bookshop on the Corner by Jenny Colgan. This is definitely a short and sweet book that would brighten up your rainy day. It's like a contemporary, almost a chick lit kind of story about a librarian who loses her job and she starts to run this mobile bookshop in Scotland, and it's super, super cute. I think I gave it like 3 stars, but I did tab it a couple of times because there are some cute quotes in here. It wasn't life-changing in any way, but if you're looking for something short and sweet, I would recommend that one. Question number 9. Fall returns every year. Name an old favorite you would like to return to soon. And I actually don't have my copy right now because I'm lending it out to my stepmom, but I would definitely say The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I have read the actual book once, I've listened to the audiobook another time, and then I've also read the graphic novel versions of it. And all of them I absolutely loved, and I would really like to reread it soon. It's just the perfect book to read in this time of year, and if you have not read it yet, you have to, because it's fantastic and atmospheric and a little creepy, definitely heartwarming. It's excellent. Question number 10. Fall is the perfect time for cozy reading nights. Share your favorite cozy reading accessories. And I'm kind of wearing it right now. So my favorite cozy reading accessory is like a baggy, comfy sweater. I'm wearing one that I got in Ireland on my honeymoon. So like something baggy and loose and just super soft and comfy, definitely that. And I also have to have pillows. I have a couple behind me, and then I have Shakespeare right here. I have to have a lot of pillows like behind me, and I usually will put a pillow on my lap to prop the book up on. I also sometimes will drink tea or coffee when I'm reading, but I'm really not good at consuming food or drinks while I'm reading, because I'm a multitasker. I either focus on the food or I focus on the book. I can't do both at once. And if I focus on the book, then the tea usually gets cold, and it's just a mess. So I generally don't drink anything while I'm reading, but if I do, it's tea. Question number 11, spread the autumn appreciation and tag some people. So this tag has been going around like crazy. So I went through and I picked out some people that I don't think have done this yet, and I don't think they've been tagged to do it yet either. I could be wrong, but feel free to do this if you haven't been tagged by me. It's an awesome tag to do. So I'm tagging Emily over at Possibly Literate, Amy Poole, Katie from Life Between Words, Krista from Books and Jams, and Kelsey from Hardback Haven. So if you haven't done this yet, guys, you are tagged by me. And if, again, you haven't been tagged, feel free to do it, because it's an awesome tag and it's super cozy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, Kira, get with me down in the comments, and I'll get you your books from Book Depository. And I want to thank everybody again for entering in the giveaway. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I'm sorry it was kind of scatterbrained and casual, but that's just what I'm working with today. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.